Hello, welcome. It's Wednesday. It's time to get your movie on. Today, what are we talking about? Suicide Squad. That's right. We watched two versions of Suicide Squad. No, we didn't watch the porn one that we talked about a few months back in headlines that won all these cool awards.
Adult Oscars, yeah.
Yes.
No, that would just make it kind of weird.
That would make it very weird if we were talking. That would be weird. How do you even review a porn? Like, what would you, like, the acting is bad in all porn. What do you, anyways.
Set pieces, makeup,
like, seriously.
The actual pounding, man. Are they believable?
Best position in a porn goes to everybody. Anyways, sorry about that. I don't know where I was going with it.
So you watched Assault on Arkham, which was the DC animated version of Suicide Squad,
and then we watched the real life Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
come out. When was that made? Last year?
Last summer, actually.
So we watched both those, and the reason we watched both those because we wanted to see if there was correlation from the older one to the newer one. Really. And
for that matter, which one was better? Did you actually watch the whole animated one? Okay, thank you.
It was bad. Just reaffirms my... You know why? You know what? It wasn't, like, bad. It wasn't, like... I just can't watch... Wow. When I think of animated movies, I think of, like, Finding Dory and, like, The Lion King and, you know, stuff like that. Like, kiddie movies. When I watch, like, an animated... Anything animated directed, like, towards adults... I can't watch it. I just go, this is like, so when I watch like Star Wars, you know, they have the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
I like Star Wars.
Yeah.
But I've tried to watch it.
Really?
I have because I'm like, oh, it's Star Wars. I like Star Wars.
It's a good series.
I can't watch it. I can't take it seriously because I expect it to be like Finding Dory and, you know, fucking Dory going, hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? Hey, how are... And I'm like, no, that's what I think of.
Okay, In both movies, they have a set of suiciders.
They're both the same. Okay, both movies. I love the newer one.
Yeah.
With Will Smith and who plays Harley Quinn in that one? What's her name?
Margaret Robbie or something.
I don't know, but I liked it. I really enjoyed the movie. It was long, but it didn't seem like it was very long.
Now, okay, I saw it in the theater. I watched it with the missus and actually both of my kids. And it was okay. It wasn't great. I will watch it again.
Was the witch in the cartoon one?
No. Okay, so this is where I was getting at. So in the live action one, the premise for both of them is they both, a government agency takes a bunch of criminals, puts a chip inside their head, and says, you got to do this mission or you're going to die. It happens in both.
Wasn't there a mission, like, against Batman in the...
Well, no. Okay, the one mission was, in the animated one, was they had to break into Arkham Asylum and steal the Riddler's cane. But the Batman shows up.
Mm-hmm.
In the live-action one, they have to... spoiler alert, they have to rescue... Amanda Wallace, because she's in the middle of a war zone because one of her convicts escapes. Yeah. So, like, okay, in the live action one, they have Harley Quinn, Deadshot, Killer Croc, Captain Boomerang, El Diablo, Enchantress.
They didn't have the Katana lady in the...
No, Katana, the Captain.
Was Katana in the animated one?
No, she wasn't. Okay, so in the animated one, they have Killer Frost, Captain Boomerang, Killer Croc, Deadshot, Harley Quinn, Black Spider, and then throughout the whole thing, you know, Batman shows up, Joker shows up in both of them. Amanda Waller.
Batman wasn't in the live action. He was just in a small part.
Yeah, he shows up in both of them.
Yeah, but he didn't. In the animated
one, he's a bigger part.
It's more of like to me, the animated one felt not. It was Batman, Suicide Squad.
Well, because
whereas in the live action one, it was Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
this is about Suicide Squad, whereas the animated one. So the correlation to me that between the two was like they took the Suicide Squad from the animated one, and obviously Suicide Squad's in a comic, right?
Yeah.
Like so that's where they got it from originally, but the play on both of them was more the live action one was, hey, this is Suicide Squad, whereas this one was, hey, this is more Batman, but the enemies, were they bad or good? I couldn't fucking make that out. In either one. I'm like, are these guys good guys or bad guys?
Bad guys. Okay, hold on.
Because Will Smith to me came off as, I want to be a good guy.
Okay, Will Smith was more of a matter of...
Sorry, Deadshot. We'll call him.
Deadshot is a mercenary for hire.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he's doing it for his daughter. So he may be doing bad things, but he's doing it for a good reason. He does it in both things, actually. In both, in the animated and live action, he does the same thing for his daughter.
Yeah.
He wants to be a father. He wants to raise his daughter, and that's what he's doing. So it's the same in both. And it just, so he comes across as a good guy.
I couldn't,
a sympathetic hero.
I couldn't remember. I couldn't gauge what they were, because Harley Quinn was like good but bad because she had her love affair with the Joker.
Yep.
And the Joker's a bad guy.
Yep. She's crazy, but she can play.
She's a Looney Tune. I didn't like her in the animated one. Like she was in the live action. She was great. She was a good balance of crazy.
I have a lot more appreciation for her. Okay, when I heard about Suicide Squad, I was really apprehensive about Harley because I have a Harley fetish.
You can't see it because it's cut off. But this is Harley Quinn.
Yeah,
there's like Harley Quinn everywhere.
Yeah,
I don't even know what these things are over here, but they're like Harley Quinn socks or arm gloves or something.
Nope, socks.
There's a Harley Quinn doll over here. So he likes Harley Quinn. And hey, Harley Quinn in this movie was...
She pulled it off really well.
Eye candy.
Oh yeah, she was definitely an eye candy. But she pulled it off really well. That she was a problem. I was worried that she was going to be the worst part. She ended up being
one of the better part. The Joker was decent. I thought the Joker was decent.
Hated the
Joker. He wasn't that great, but he was decent. He was okay.
Honestly, for those of you out there, if you would replace him with the Black Mask, it would have been better.
Who's the Black Mask?
Yeah, I always run into this problem.
I don't even know who that is. I don't read the comics. I don't follow DC.
I get it. No, Black Mask is a gangster. He's a mobster. So if they had had him as the Joker, it would have made more sense because they made the Joker out to be a gangster, and it's like the Joker is not a gangster. He doesn't run a business. He's loony, and they made him into a gangster or a mobster. And
I'm the type of person who doesn't know DC and Marvel.
Okay, and that's the thing.
From each other.
You come at it from a casual fan who just knows about it from movies, and I come from it from not as hardcore, but more of a hardcore.
Somewhat of the hardcore side of it.
Because I read the comics, watch the cartoons, etc., and just having certain things appear the way they are, it doesn't work. In Batman versus Superman, I hate Ben Affleck as an actor.
I didn't like him as Batman, but I didn't mind the movie.
In Batman versus Superman, Ben Affleck was the saving grace of the whole movie. I thought the movie was a pile of shit.
Was he Batman in the Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
Oh, was he? Okay.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't in it.
No. He showed up long enough to put a couple people in prison. Not a big deal.
At the end of the movie, are they having another Suicide Squad?
Well,
because the Joker broke out Harley Quinn.
Well, okay. The theory was that Suicide Squad, Batman vs. Superman was supposed to launch the Marvel or the DC universe, like Marvel has their movie universe. But because
who's Marvel again? Marvel is like
Captain America,
Iron Man, Thor, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And DC is Batman, Superman, Joker, Suicide Squad now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and Wonder Woman, I guess.
Yeah, it will be Wonder Woman. See, these movies were supposed to launch the DC universe, but because they've been garbage, DC is like, okay, they may have made money.
I don't know, like, what's so garbage about them. That's the thing, that because I'm a casual fan, like, is it because the comics have been around so long and they've had so much time to... Because they've been around for a while.
They have for a long time. Okay, the original Superman movies with Christopher Reeves they were great because Superman came across as being Superman.
Like he was, yeah.
You know, he was the comic book type hero. In Superman Returns, they're
trying. It seems like they're trying too hard.
Exactly, they're trying too hard. And with Man of Steel with Henry Cavill, you didn't get the impression that he was Superman. You got the impression that he was a emo dirtbag that was superpowers.
This is kind of like how I see it a little bit. It seems like they're rushing the story too much.
They are,
and it's like they should commit to. They should go, okay, we're going to tell the story of Superman or Batman or the DC universe, but we're going to tell it over 5 movies. And commit to it. Not just one movie and then go, oh, it's garbage, throw it away. Commit to making 5.
But here's... Okay. So, Man of Steel, it was a commitment. They were supposed to make more Superman movies.
But then they stopped.
But they're not doing it because it's been so shitty. You know... Yeah,
and I think that's the problem with like today, the world today, and how we view stuff is that we need that to be good for it to succeed. Whereas, like over time, like we don't look at movies there's no more series of things in movies or anything anymore. It's like here's a movie, take it for what it is. But to me, it's like this to do it justice maybe for the hardcore fans. Because I've enjoyed most of these DC movies because they're good. I take them for just a movie. Mm. But for the hardcore fan, they're like, well, it didn't tell a story. It didn't do anything. I don't know. Maybe they should. Like Lord of the Rings. When you watch Lord of the Rings, right? That's a 3-part story.
Yeah.
And you look at it when you say Lord of the Rings, you go, oh, it's 3 movies. Not just, oh, it's Return of the King or The Two Towers or Fellowship of the Ring, right? You look at it and go, Lord of the Rings over the whole 3 movies. Mm. Maybe Superman should be something like that.
Yeah, but okay,
I don't know.
Man of Steel, I thought
Man of Steel. Which one was that? I can't even remember because it's probably so bad.
The first one with Henry Cavill was Superman.
Is that who was in Batman vs Superman?
Yeah.
So it's been the same Superman.
Yeah.
Who did they change Superman's? Christopher Reeves to
Brendan Fraser, not Brendan Fraser, Brendan something. It was a failure, so they rebooted it again, and that was Henry Cavill. And in the Cavill one, you know, he has these superpowers, and his father. The reason why they kill his father with a heart attack is because Superman can't save a heart attack. But instead, this one, they have his father killed with a hurricane. The hurricane comes by, the dog rushes out, the father gets the dog comes back, and Henry Cavill just stands there, and his father goes, bye. It was like...
Why couldn't you just save him?
He could have, because he was supposed to hide his powers, right? Because he didn't want to be found out. It was like, you know what? He could have just walked out there going, oh, the wind's so strong, oh, I got my father. His father dies from a heart attack because he can't save him, right? Nothing he could do could save a person from a heart attack.
See, I think that's something that a hardcore fan would pick apart more than myself.
Because
I didn't even notice that. I was like, okay.
In Man of Steel, the action scenes were really good. They gave you that sense of 2 superpowered beings beating the hell out of each other, right?
I think maybe the DC universe and even Marvel, I think maybe they're too big to try to put into a... You know, imagine if the comics weren't there and somebody just came out with Batman or Superman in a movie.
But, okay, Batman worked really well with the Christopher Nolans, and for that matter, for a couple of the Michael Keaton ones.
They worked really well. Bad, yeah.
I
don't think any Batman is that bad.
The one with Arnold Schwarzenegger is...
Mr. Freeze?
Mr. Freeze? No. That was a bad one.
If you watch it now... I look at it and go, that's
even
horrible.
Worse. At the time, yeah, it was. At the time, it was okay, but
I think that's the problem. Is that people who like big studios, they want money.
They want money, and they tend to avoid listening to, looking at the comics and getting inspiration from them. They go, oh, like look at for example, Harley. From the animated version to the live action.
She didn't even put that Jester-looking suit on.
No, they didn't. But you look at Harley in the animated, and you look at Harley in live action. Which one looks like a whore?
The live action one.
Which one are you going to find on the street prostituting
The live
yourself?
action one.
Exactly. And it's just like, it's great because it's a male fantasy, but
That's what it is. It's playing on that. That's your male fantasy.
But Harley isn't supposed to be just a male fantasy. She's supposed to be an example of what a strong woman could be.
Except she's crazy.
But that's part of the appeal. The crazy one, right?
So I think that's probably that's what you're seeing is you. Which one did you enjoy more? You enjoyed the animated one?
I enjoyed Assault on Arkham
because it's more of a traditional,
exactly. But
comic book.
The live action one, I watched it, and because I was able to, I saw it in theaters, and I saw the movie, and they had the extended version on it. So the extended version had a little bit more scenes, and it made it a little bit more enjoyable.
See, whereas me, the casual fan, I enjoyed the movie more than I enjoyed the animated one. And that's, I think, where the...
And that's the thing.
That's where the disconnect is.
That's where the disconnect is.
When you're the hardcores, you got the hardcores, but that's at anything. You see a hardcore person in anything.
Even in Marvel, the hardcore fan has been a little bit more satisfied with the first few movies because the movies have become a little bit more...
I think we need to come up with something new. We're just fucking Iron Man and this and Superman and Batman and blah, and it's like, how many Batman movies have we made? Can't we come up with a new fucking hero?
And that's the thing. You come up with a new hero and...
Well, there's no story behind it. There's nothing to grip onto. There's no name
there's
to
no
it.
Necessarily, but...
And that's why that's like Star Wars. They're just throwing Star Wars on everything now, and it's like, ooh, Star Wars. And it's like, hold on. Star Wars is Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, and Han Solo, and Chewbacca, and R2-D2.
I gotta throw in Rogue One. You gotta throw Rogue One.
I haven't seen it.
So. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. You haven't.
I haven't seen it.
It's an amazing movie.
So overall, for me, I would watch the Suicide Squad and not the animated one.
Assault on Arkham. Personally, given a choice between the two, I will watch Assault because I enjoyed it more. But the live action one is gotten better, and the Deadshot. Oh.
I wonder if they're making are they doing spin-offs on all these characters now? Please tell me you're not.
There's possible rumors that they are going to be throwing a.
I have no problem.
Ivy Catwoman together.
Oh God, please, no. Oh my God.
Well, no, that's the thing. Have you heard that?
Seriously, if they're going to do it, it's just going to be the reason they're doing it is to put half-naked women on the screen. That's it.
I hope it's not the reason why they put it, because Harley, the Gotham Sirens, which is they've shown up together in comics, is an interesting trio of women.
Nope. For you hardcore people, if they put this movie out, it's going to be bad. You're going to hate it. Don't go see it, because if you're a comic lover, if you're a comic lover, and that's what you want to see the translation of the good story, which I've never even heard of, to the screen, it's probably not going to happen. Just save your money. Go just spank off to the pictures on the internet. Seriously.
Yeah, no, unfortunately it's not going to be that far off the truth.
Probably not. So go check out these two shows, and tell us what you think. Because we each like one of them, and we come from different aspects of the world. Casual fan, hardcore fan. So guys, don't forget to leave a like, a comment down below on which one you thought was better, and subscribe, because you'll get more Wednesdays like this, where we're bantering back and forth about movies.
Yeah, there was a lot of banter for this one.
All right, guys, thanks for watching.
See ya.